Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 6 of this SS Desiré Belle tutorial. Today's focus will be the ship's masts, funnels, and any other details and thing ever along the way. So we're going to focus on the masts first. There's going to be 2 of these, of course. You've already got them on the prototype over there, and we've already laid them out in the previous part, so just going to build them up basically. So we'll go to the first mast, which is just forward of the superstructure on this open deck here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start from the back of the mast, which is this point here, closest to the 2 mech, or closest to that mech there. And the back of the mast is going to be up 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then up 44. So that's the first block there. And you want 44, so I won't count it, I just build it freehand. Save a bit of time that way. And that is 33. And that is 43, and then 44. There we go. So that's the mast done there. So and then down from the top of the mast, about 7 or 8 blocks, build out 3 to the side and 3 to the other side, and then a bit further down from there, build out 5. Like that. So that's the top of the mast done, like so. And then go back down to the base, and we'll build the sides up. And the sides go up. So the sides, which are these blocks here, going to build those up to 14. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Make it 15. Actually, it was 14 on it. 14 plus what was on the bottom. So yeah, just basically make it to the same as the back. And then you want 15. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So do the same the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. That's that. And then go down to the front of the mast, and we do the same again. So it's 14 up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 14, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or 14, what it was, whatever it was. There we go, 14. So there we are, there's the first mast done. And there you go, that's pretty much it for the mast in terms of basic design. You do that same design I've just shown you on the mast at the back. So that goes between the main superstructure and the stern deck tower. So, like I was saying, you do that same design. You just see it over there on the prototype. So that's where the other mast would go. I've already put the position in. If I just fly over to it, you'll know where it is. It goes between the first, between the main and the aft deck house. So there's the aft deck house, and it goes in this gully right there. So there's where the mast goes. That same design I just showed you, build it on there. So there you go. That was what that would be. Now if I go back to the front mast, there's going to be some slight changes that need to be added, which are different to the one that would be on the back. So on the back, you just build what we have here. But on the front one, we're going to carry on designing it a bit more. So go down to the bottom of the mast, and on the 5th block up from the bottom, so go from the side. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to build forward 32. So I want 2 rows of 32. So that's 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And then add a black block at the end if you want to. Same the other side, 32 again. Like that. And then add the front bit like that. There we go. So that's that job there. So then what we do now is go to the back of the mast and go 1 block up above that. So to the 6th block up basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the centre block, we build back like that to 7 rows of 2. So that's 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And then of course black blocks in there as well if you want to. And there you go. So that's that little derrick mast thing done there. So there we go. So that's that job done there. So like I was saying, the mast is the same on the back end there. So you just want to do the same. One more job is to add the crow's nest. So what we do, we'll go. Doesn't really matter really. If you just go halfway up the mast, doesn't really matter. So I'll add a crow's nest. It's basically a C shape of blocks around like that, and then add some upside down stairs around the front of it and the sides, like that. Actually around to the other side, around to the side of the mast as well. And then on top of that, add a line of blocks around, like so. And there we go. That's the crow's nest. And if you want to be fancy with it, you can add slabs on top to create, or stairs on top to create a roof, because it's depending on what sort of era ship you want, really. So we'll add a sort of roof round like that. It's only basic, but there you go. Just a little bit of comfort. So there you go, there's the mast added done there. Right, so that's that little job done. So what I'm going to do, I'll do a jump cut now while I do the other mast, which is, like I said, it's basically the same design, minus the back bit, front bit and the crow's nest. So I shall do that, and then we can move on to something else. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the masts in place. The first one we've already done, but the second one over there in the distance, it's actually the same design, minus little tiddly bits, but there we go, that's the funnel, the mast's done, sorry. So what we're going to do now is focus on the funnels. So we're going to put the first funnel in place. So we're going to go to the second deck house on the top of the ship. So you've got the first deck house there, which is the wheelhouse. So we're going to go to behind that to the next deck house, which is this one here. And what we're going to do, we're going to lay out the funnel design. So we're going to go to the front wall of the second deck house, and on the wood on the top, on the centre, you're going to go back to the 6th block back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to build the funnel 3 wide at the front, and then out 2, 2 at the side. And then 2 back, and then the side on 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then curving back in we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2. There we go. So do the same the other side, 2 out, 2 back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then join them together across the back like that. And there you go. That's where the first funnel will go. And they're not particularly big funnels, but there we go. So anyway, that's the first one done, and then the next funnels, the other 3 are going to be separated by 30. Well, it's basically from the back of the first funnel. Go back to the go back 32 blocks. So that's the first block there, and then count back to block number 32. That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. So on block 32, do the same again. So 3 wide, and then 2 out, 2 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same the other side. 2 out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, plus 1. There you go. So that's block funnel number 2 in place, and then once again 32 blocks back from the second funnel onto the next deck house. So that's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 blocks back. Do the same again. 3 wide. 2 out, 2 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, plus 1. Funnel number 3 done. And once again, 32 blocks back from the third funnel onto the next deck house, which is here. 21, 25, 30. 31, 32, and get a bit of lag here actually. So that's 32 back, same again, 3 wide, 2 out, 2 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2 out, 2 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, plus 1. There we go. So there's all 4 funnels laid out, and it should, in theory, look something like that. Like I say, in theory. Theory and reality are 2 different things, but hey ho, there we go. So that's that job done. Just look at the prototype and just realising the shitloads of detail that needs to be added, but I'll worry about that another day. So we go to the first funnel. Now all 4 funnels are the same design, okay, so you don't need to worry about being different in any way. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to build the funnels plain red. I'm not going to bother with the stripes or anything, because this wasn't meant to be a Cunard style ship. It was just meant to be something I made up. So I'm going to leave the canvas blank for you. So I shall just do the funnels red and then black top, and that'll do. So there we are. So what we're going to do is from the centre of the funnel, and we're going to build up. What we're going to do is we're going to build up red 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And behind that 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2, 1, 2. And then in black, up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So that's the design you want. So it's up 9, up 10 in 2 in red, and then up 8 in black. So you just want to do that same design all around the funnel basically. So on this block here, here and here, on those 3 blocks there, do that same design, and then on the front block of the side there, and then on the back sides there, there, and across the back as well. So do that same design all the way around the funnel, and it should be okay. So what I'll do, I use the copy paste tool for this one. I know I'm cheating, but it does save a little bit of time. So I'll copy that point there, and I shall paste it. Oh, hang on. Copy there, and then paste it on the sides. So there we go. There's the first few done on that side. And I do the same on the back as well. So as you copy again, and then we're going to do the same thing across the back. So paste there and there, 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 and there. And there we go. There's the funnel design laid out, and it should look something like that. You do the same on the other side as well, so everything should be okay in theory. So once again, once you go on the inside as well, you've just got to fill in the gaps. So as I do, just fill in the gaps like so. We'll sort out the slant as well in a minute. We'll just get the gaps filled in, and also do the other side as well off camera. Do 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 do. Yeah, so there's the red all filled in. So I should just sort the black out as well. I'll be quick with that. Bear with me. There we go. That's the funnel. One side of the funnel done at least, and it should look something like that. So that's unslanted, if you know what I mean. That, well, the body of the funnel slanted. The rest of it is not. So I'm going to sort of slant out in a minute. Do the same on the other side. I won't do that just yet because I'm going to sort all the slanty bits out first. But once you get both sides in, it will look fine. But I shall sort the slant out first. So what we'll do, we'll go to the top of the black and look at it side on. So looking at it from one side, whichever way you're looking at it. So there's the front block there. And what you're going to do is leave the first 4 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from the 5th block, you're going to remove 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And then the next 4 blocks along, remove 4 again, but 2 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and across the back as well. And there you go. That creates the top slant like so. And it's quite a deep slant as well. But there we go. And then for the bottom of the funnel, because you've got to do the black under there as well. So do the same at the bottom of the black. So side on again, bottom of the black on the side. Leave the first 4. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leave, and then the next 5 go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically replacing 5 red blocks with 5 black. And then the last 4 do the same again. Replace 4, but 2 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and also across the centre as well. And there we go. There's the slant of the funnel done there. Marvellous. So that's that job done there. So what I'm going to do now, I should do a jump cut while I do the other side, and I'll also do the other 3 funnels as well, because they're exactly the same design. And yeah, it should all match out quite well. So we've got them all in place, and just copy that same design on both sides of the funnel and on the other 3 funnels as well. So I shall do a jump cut while I sort that, and then we can move on to the other details. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's all 4 funnels in place, and the ship should look something like that, kind of Aquitania-esque, if you know what I mean. And don't look too bad. So that's the bulk of the funnels done. There's still a bit more detail to go on, but the main design is fine. So what we want to do now is go to the front of each funnel, and I should have done this first, but never mind. So on the front of each funnel, just going to build a line of black up the front to the top of the red, like so, and then add a ladder down the front of it. So let's do that same design on all 4 funnels. And for the first funnel only, we're going to add a whistle. So a whistle is in cobblestone wall. So I put one either at the top of the ladder like so, or either side of the ladder plus one in the centre like that. So there you go. There's the 3 whistles like that, and it don't look too bad. And one more job for the funnel detail as well is to add the grill across the top. So I'm going to use grey concrete, wherever it is, grey concrete, and just build a line, or a number of lines, one block down from the top of the funnel and one block gap from each other. So just grills across the top, like so. So basically just lower it down by one block wherever the funnel slants down. So there you go, you've got 5 grills across the top of the funnel plus a ladder on the front. So that's the detail you want to do. I shall do that for the first, or for the next couple. Well, like I say, it's the same for all 4 funnels, so I may as well do that all on camera. But the whistles itself is just for the first funnels, okay, so you don't need to worry too much about that. So there's a ladder added there, and then the grills as well. There we go, there's that one there, and then the next one along. Damn it. Go to the grill again. I'll do this funnel and then I'll do a jump cut, otherwise I'll be all bloody day doing this. It's like I'm doing a live stream again, it just seems very empty here. There we go, that's that one done. So I'll do a jump cut while I sort the last funnel out, and then we can move on to something else. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is move on to the ship's vents and details on top of the wheelhouse and first deck house. So what we're going to do is go to the wheelhouse first, and what we're going to do is add 2 vents on top of that. So we'll go to the back wall of the ship's wheelhouse. Here's the wheelhouse here. Go to the back wall of that, and central. We're going to go about 4 blocks forward on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out about 4 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it 5, and then we add our cross there, where our first vent will go. So do the same the other side. So central, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. Add the cross. So there's the placement of our 2 vents. So that's there, and the vents sort of vary, but I think that the best size would be 4 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, plus 2 in the middle. And it's the same design as before, so I won't go and do them all, but you know what I mean. So I just get, as long as I've got the crosses in place, you know where the vents are going. So I just build this one for a demo, and then stairs, 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 stairs. Oh, hang on, missed one. There we go. Right, so there's that vent done there. So you do the same with that vent over there as well. So they're both the same design. And then between the 2 vents, what we're going to do is add a stair-shaped thing. So between the 2 vents, doesn't matter exactly where, as long as it's just between them. We'll put a centre block, and then 2 out to the side, like that. And the sides you want 2, backwards like that. And then we'll add the front, build that to 3 high, I think. So it's sort of shaped like that. And then put a block on the side there, and then join them together across the back. So what we're going to do, we're going to add stairs across the back like so, and then stairs across the top like that. Just to create a triangle, sort of half-shaped vent. And so it should look something like that. Not brilliant, not perfect, but it will have to do, because I can't be asked to do anything better. But just add the second vent to that cross as well, and you'll be okay. I'm sort of going at random with the detailing on this one, because I have put it on as, well, basically it is all random, but yes, I'm just going to try and do things as simple as I can. Anyway, that detail there is what you need, and then what you want to do afterwards is add the handrails. So, like I say, get that other vent in place, and then we'll add the handrails around the edge. Oh shit, that. And there we go. There's the handrails added there. So there we are. That's that little job done. And then we move on to the next deck house. Now on the next deck house, there's going to be 6 vents, 3 on each side of the superstructure. So in the front corner of the deck house, because this is behind the ship's wheelhouse, we're on where funnel number 1 is. Roughly in the corner of this deck house here, we'll add the first vent. So I don't know exactly where to put it, but we'll just put it sort of on the front corner like that. And then do the same the other side. So put our vent there as well. So you've got 2 vents there. They're the same design as this one here. So they're 4 high, plus the big drum on the top. So that's that. And then we'll go about 20 blocks back. So I'll just count that. So it's 10, 15, 20 blocks back. We'll do the same again. So I'll put across again, like that. And then the same the other side. Try and get it lined up, that's fine. So there you go, there's the first 4 vents in place. And then what we want after that is to go 20 blocks back again to add the 3rd vent on each side. So that's 5, 10, 15 and 20. Oh, 20 there, no, 20 there. Okay, and then do the same again. Like that, and then of course the same on the other side. There you go. So there's the 6 vents there, and if you want to, you can add the next one, add another one, but it's up to you. So there you go, 6 vents. And like I say, I'm only going to do the crosses just to get them all pinpointed. Okay, so you don't have to. Or I'm not going to waste time just building them on camera just to suit you lot. Right. So roughly between the 2 funnels now, if we go to the second funnel and we go about 10 blocks forward, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll add a skylight. Now this one's going to be at random again because I've got a specific version on the prototype, but I'm just going to go at random for this one. So I'll put our centre block in like that, and then we'll go 4 out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. So it's 9 wide, and then the sides will build 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it 7 actually, just to make it a round number, and then join them together across the front. Like so, and then for the front and back wall, so the front wall here, back wall there, we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. There you go. So same on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. There you go. And then join them together across the middle for the spine, like so. And then add the ribs like so. And I've fucked it up already. So that round number is going to have to be adjusted because I've screwed it up. So this front wall, we'll extend it forward by 1 block because I'm doing my usual thing of screwing it up. So just get rid of that and then build it on the next row along. So it's 7 and then 5 and then 1 4. There we go. And then we add the ribs. Rib, rib, rib. So 3 ribs like that. And then we use stairs. Actually, we add the ribs going down. So we need rib and then 2 blocks and then 2 blocks. So it's just build it down in 2s. And then the stair blocks will sit on top, sort of like that. But like I say, this is only a sort of a random thing, and like I say, I fucked it up again. So I had another block there and block there. There we go. I'm not doing this at all well. I do apologise, but like I say, it is a random thing. There we go. That's the better design. Right. Then we add the stairs. Stairs, 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 and stairs. There we go. So that's that side. Do the same the other side, so 2 out, 2 out, 2 out, and then 2 underneath, 2 underneath, 2 underneath. We'll add our stairs, 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 and stairs. There we go. So that's our skylight done there. Marvellous, wouldn't you say? And there we go. Right, so that's that deck house sort of done. We're going to add the handrails around that as well. So like I say, I'm just going to get this quickly done and try not to screw it up. Screw up is my middle name. Oh, actually, it's fuck up is my middle name. As it's been proved during the streams. There we go. Right, so this get all the handrails around the edge. You can add more detail to it if you want to, because I mean I've only added sort of the bare minimum, if you like. So I've added the vent placements. But you can add a few more skylights, a few more vents, it's anything you want really. Because like I say, this is just a guide. You know, you can make it your own ship. You can do what you like to it. You can add as many details or at least as little detail as you want to. It's completely up to you. This is just a guide to guide you through the very, 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 very basic stuff. So, like I say, as it's a fictional ship, I'm sort of making fictional changes as I go along, if you know what I mean. So there we go. That's that one done. So the crosses, like I say, are the vent placements. So you just add the vents on top, and then everything should be fine. That's the theory. Right, so that's that done. So what we're going to do now is go behind the deck house where funnel number 2 is, and you're basically going to go between funnel 2 and 3 in this space between the deck houses. And what we're going to do, go to the centre block of the back wall, and we're going to add a cargo hatch, and what we're going to do is going to count back from the centre block to the 9th block back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to put our centre block, and the cargo hatch is 11 wide, so that is 5 each side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. Sides are 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 back like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then join them together across the back, like so. Marvellous. And then for the centre of the cargo hatch, we'll add a line of 3 blocks going across the full length of the hatch, like so. Beautiful. And then to be fancy, we'll add stairs to the side of that. Not really fancy, but it's something. So stairs to the side of the height blocks, like so. And then for the rest of it, we'll cover it up with slabs. So we're going to quartz slabs. Everyone loves slabs. Slabs are great. Well, quartz, anything quartz really, because quartz is a good alternative to white concrete, because you have quartz stairs, quartz slabs, and quartz of other things. So just add that one in place like so. And there we go. That's that done there. Marvellous. That's that hatch done. So what we're going to do now is go back to the centre block of the back of the deck house behind funnel number 2, and we're going to add a couple of cranes. Now these cranes will service this cargo hatch, and they go from the deck house, go 2 back, and then out to the side. 10 to the side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we want to build it 3 wide like so. So that's the base of the crane. So I'll do the same on the other side, so it's 10 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Build a line of 3. There you go. There's the 2 placements for the cranes. And the crane bodies themselves are up. Well, they're 7 high basically. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So build it 7 high, like that, 3 wide, and then the centre adds 7 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. So it's 14 high in total, but the bottom 3 rows are 7 high, and the middle one is an extra 7 high like that. And then we'll add a little counterweight at the top, like that. And there you go, there's the crane body. It's the same with the other one on the other side, but I'll do that in a sec. So for the crane arm now, we go down to the 3rd block up, I think. Yeah, 3rd block up, so 1, 2, 3. And then we want to build forward, or back, sorry, back towards the stern. We want to build back 11 rows of 2. Actually, make it 8 rows of 2. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 rows of 2 in slabs. So I forgot to mention that. So it's 8 rows of 2 in slabs going back like that on one side. Do the same on the other side of that crane. So it's the crane's 3 wide, so the centre section leave. Just add our slabs like so. It's very similar to the cranes on the bow. So there you go. You get your 8 rows of 2, and then in the middle, we'll join them together, and then we'll add another 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3 like that. And so you have the 3 rows of 2 like that in the centre. So there you go. That's that bit done there. Marvellous. So there's the crane done. I'll do the same the other side. I'll try and do it as quick as I can. So we want that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And build the rest to that height. Getting a bit of lag here, I do apologise. Build the counterweight. There we go. There's the crane body, and then the arms are 8 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Join them together, and then 1, 2, 3, and there we go. There's the cranes added there. Marvellous. So that's a little job done, and we're sort of into the groove, if you like. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I should do a jump cut while I work out what to do next, because there's going to be more vents on these deck houses, plus a few other things. And there we go. So like I say, I'll get those other vents done off camera, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So I've added the vents, or built them up to the proper dimensions, and now what we're going to do is move on to the next deck house. Once again, it's going to be a sort of random higgledy-piggledy of vents and small skylights on the next two deck houses. So we're going to start on the deck house that supports funnel number 3, and we're just going to put a couple of vents in the corners again. So doesn't matter exactly where, just to put a vent on that side there, and then same the other side. It's all going to be random because I can't really be bothered to go into detail with it, because like I say, it's a fictional ship, so I can make fictional changes here. So there's 2 vents there, so like I say, build them up to the same dimensions as the previous ones, and then we want 2 vents in this corner here on the side. The side panel, or the side bit that sticks out, we want a vent in each corner, or a vent on each side of that as well. So like I say, plonk that one in there and do the same the other side again, like so. So as long as you've got space to go around it, you're okay. So as long as you put it in the corner, but like I say, if you have space to go around it, you're okay. So yeah, there's those 4 vents there. And then behind that third funnel, we're going to add a skylight. And I'm just going to look at the prototype. Can't really see, but we'll have a look anyway. So from behind the third, is it funnel 3? Yeah, behind funnel number 3, we're going to go to the third block back. And then we're going to build 5 wide. So middle plus 2 and 2 that way. The sides make it, how do we want to make the sides 7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just going to check to make sure it's symmetrical or accurate. So I'm just going to put a block there. No, okay. So I made it 7. So make it 8. Okay, make it 8s for the sides, and then join them together across the back. So I just want to make sure before I build the ribs that then we can actually build the ribs. So there we go. So it's 5 wide, 8. Was it 8 for the sides? I can't remember. Yeah, 8 for the sides, there we go. And then in the front middle, add 3 plus 1, like that. And in the middle of the back, 3 plus 1, like so. And there you go. And then we'll add our we'll add our spine across the middle, like so. And then you're going to add your stairs at the ends, like so. And then we're going to add our stairs for the ribs every other block, like so. And there you go. That's one side of the toast rack skylight, if you like. Do the same on the other side. And there we go. There's our skylight done there. Marvellous. Brilliant. Beautiful. And then if you want to, behind that, you can add a single a single vent central to the back end of that skylight. So put a cross there, like so. But personally, I wouldn't, but it's up to you. Like I say, build those vents up to the same height. I can actually paste them in place, so if I just do that now. So we've got the vents all in place. I just paste them all in. So it works. So there we go. There's one vent. And then the other. That's 2, and then 3. And lastly, number 4, which goes there. And of course the 5th one, which is the central one, I shall build that one up as well. Just quickly paste that into place. In there, like that. And there we go. There's our 5 vents. Done like so. And as per usual, you can add as much detail as you want to this thing, or as little, because yeah, it's your build. So there we go. Just add the handrails around this deck house, and everything should be higgledy-piggledy wonderful and things. There we go. Right, that's that little job done. And that skylight deck house is done. Right, there we are. So what we're going to do now is on the 4th deck house that supports funnel number 4. It's another case of a few vents. We'll add 2 vents to the front end again. Once again, just offset from the centre, offset from the side rather. So 2 vents on the front, like so, like that, and then a couple of vents around the side. So it's the same process if you want to do this. It's up to you what you want to do. Like I say, it's your build. You do what you damn well like. Okay, so there's 4 vents there, and I think there's a skylight on the back. Yeah, there is. So get those 4 vents in place. And I'll just paste them in again. So I do apologise for cheating, but it's just makes life a little bit easier. Life's already pretty difficult. Trust me, 2020 has been a pretty messed up year. But it's not all bad, at least in my terms anyway. So there's that, and then the skylight along the back. We add, I think it's 5 or 5 blocks back from the back of the funnel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a skylight there, which is going to be pretty much the same as the one on the previous deck house. So it's going to be 5 wide, like that. So 2 each side, and then the sides are going to be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 3 across the back. Build the back 3 plus 1, and the other side, the front end 3 plus 1, plus a spine down the centre, and then stairs every other block. So stairs, 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 stairs. Same the other side. Stairs, 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 stairs. There we go. So that's that skylight added there. And once again, as it's your build, you can add as much detail or as little detail as you want. It's entirely up to you. But we'll just add the handrails around this deck house, and we'll get this little job out there. Is there another deck house? There's the main deck tower. We're going to go to that in a minute. Just get this deck house all laid out. I'm trying to do as much as I can in this part because I don't want to go too far into it. We're in part 6 now. Try and get as much done in part 6 and then finish off in part 7 because I want to get the lifeboats in part 7. Possibly the propellers and the rudder. Is this a quad screw or a triple screw? That's a quad screw. Okay, so we've got 4 propellers to put on, but I'll try and do those in the next part. Can't remember the damn layout of this thing. There we go. So there's the deck house done there. And she looks mighty fine, I do agree. Mighty fine. Right, so what we're going to do now is down behind this deck house now. We're going to go to the corners of the... We're on the boat deck as well. So there's the deck house and we've got the boat deck end here. So we're going to go to the mast area, so or the centre of the back of the deck. So just in front of the mast, at the centre of the deck there. And we're going to go about 6 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Make it 8, 7, 8, and then out 7, 8, out 4. No, make it 8, out. What's that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go out 5, and then we'll add a cross for this thing there. I do apologise. I keep getting my words mixed up. So it's forward 8, I think, and then out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add the cross. Like so, and there we are. And then these vents are going to be a much taller vent. They're going to be 8 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Blah blah blah. Plus 2 in the middle. And then the stairs. It's the same design, it's just much taller, if you know what I mean. So it's 8 high. There we go, there's that vent there. And then the same on the other one, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the stairs all around it. That's that deck house, vent, skylight, whatever, done there. So just looking at the prototype, I'm just working out what to do. There are stairwells to go on, but I think I might leave them to the next part because it's not so much confusing, just I can't be bothered. That's a simple one as that. So what we're going to do now is move back to the deck tower, which is the secondary deck house tower on the ship. And what we're going to do, we're going to add a vent on the top deck house here. So on the top of the deck house, just add a vent. It's the same as the usual ones, 4 high, but in the centre. So roughly central, but it doesn't matter where exactly in the centre as long as it's on the centre line rather than centre width. And it's the same design, so I'll quickly paste that in. There we go. So there's that one there, and then we want 2 skylights just forward of that. So we'll go about 5 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out 3. 1, 2, 3, and we'll put a 3 long skylight by 3. So basically 3 by 3 like that. Same on the other side. So it was 3 out. 1, 2, 3. Do the same. Like that, so you got 2 squares like that, and then with stairs, we'll add stairs around the edges, and then a block of glass in the middle, and it's a very basic skylight, but I like them. I love basic stuff, and I'm a very basic person. And there you go, that's that deck house pretty much done there. And the last details you want for this deck house structure is to add the handrails, really. So add the handrails around the top of the deck house, like so. Like that. And then we'll add handrails around the next deck down, because we've not got a wall around that, so we'll add the handrails around this. And personally, if you're building this ship, I'd call it something other than Desiré Belle. I always name fictional ships, or at least most of them. I try to name them after old girlfriends, but Desiré Belle just sort of ended so badly, if you know what I mean. I ended up super gluing her head to the front door of our house, so it didn't go too well. There we go. And also she is from South Africa as well. That's why I chose the South African. I wanted to do South African funnels, a South African flag, but I couldn't get the colours right, so I just ended up painting them red. So that was the reason I wanted to do the South African flag. But there you go. Anyway, that's that bit done there. So that's that deck house done. Just trying to think what else I can do. There's still plenty more detail I can add. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick jump cut again, and then we can move on to the next bit. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So we're at the back end of the ship now, and we're going to focus on the the upper deck basically. So behind the main or behind the secondary deck tower. So the deck tower is there. I'm going to focus on this area here. So we've got the docking bridge to go on. So we're going to focus on that first. We're going to go to the centre block of the back end of this deck. So it's not the back end of the ship exactly. It's just the deck forward of that. So we'll leave this area here for a minute. So we'll go to the deck forward, and on the back wall. Pardon me. What we're going to do is on the sorry, I got hiccups. So centre block. What we're going to do is build 13 wide. So it's already build it 2 high on the top like that, and then you want to build at 13 wide. So that is 6 other sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, and then double that up to the height that I just showed you, 3 high, because we've already got the wall in place, so it's basically sat on top of the wall. And then at each end you want to build, if we go from the top, we go in 2, and then 2 like that, and then down underneath 2 and 2 like that. So basically a square of blocks like that. We'll do the same the other side. So we want at the end we go in or diagonal 2, 2, 2, and then double that up 2, 2, 2. So you got another square like that, and then you build a front wall connecting the two from this block on the inside like this. Apologies if this is confusing, I'm just trying to do it. So we just want to add another line of 13 blocks joining the two sides together. So build that to 3 high as well. So this is basically just a support platform for what would be the docking bridge. And there we go, so that's that little job done there. So it's sort of a rectangle really. Alright, so what we want to do now is on the on the back wall, the row of 13 on the back, we're going to increase that to 4 high. So build it 1 block higher across the back like so, just the back, like that. And then you're going to want to extend the docking bridge from this point. You can extend that out the side by, I don't know, but I'm going to go out about 17 blocks. I think that's how I wrote it down. Is it at 17? Yeah, we'll go 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's quite a wide docking bridge. So it's 17 out like that. And then you want to build 2 inwards, or 2 like that. So it's 17 out and then 2 curving forward. And then you want to go forward 2, 1, 2. And then forward 2 again on the inside, 1, 2. So it creates a curve round like that. And then you want to build, well, basically build all the way in towards the centre block. I don't know where the centre block is exactly, so I'm just going to measure that. The centre block on the front is that point there. So you just want to go build inwards to that point, but you're going to be 1 block forward of that because we're going to have a overhang. So we're going to build all the way inwards, like I'm showing, and that will line up with the centre block, like so. And you can see the centre block is just behind us. That's fine. So put another centre block to mark the centre there, and that is the centre of our docking bridge. So I do the same the other side now. So from the top block here we want 17 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then 2 in, 2 or 2 out, 2 forward, and then 2 forward again, and then all the way back in again towards the centre. Like so, and there we go. There's that docking bridge added there. And there's any supports under it? Yes there is, but we'll worry about that in a minute. So there's the docking bridge, and then what we can do now is get our wood blocks and fill it all in from side to side. So we'll get our wood blocks. Like so. And what I'll do, I use the fill tool just to save a bit of time. So you just fill the whole area in with wood and you'll be okay. So I just use the fill tool. And there we go, that's that added there. Marvellous. And then we're going to add some stairs each side of the centre block. So centre block there, we're going to go out about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or actually, you can do a double staircase or you can do a single staircase. I think what I'll do a single one in the middle. So remove the centre block, and we'll add stairs going down to the deck below. And where are the bloody stairs? There. So we need our stairs, and we use them going down to the deck below. There we go. And then you want the banisters on the side. Go 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. So like I say, you can either do a single one like that or do 2 about 4 blocks out from the centre, but it's up to you what you want to do. So that's that little job. And then underneath the docking bridge we're going to add 3 pillars, and these pillars are going to be end rods. These are what I use, but you can use anything you want really. So I should use the end rods. I'll put 3 pillars, 1 at each end, like so, plus 1 in the middle, like that. So you get 3 pillars underneath there supporting the docking bridge, and I do the same the other side. So pillar, 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 double in height. There we go. Marvellous. So that's our little job done there. And then around the edge of the docking bridge we can add our handrails. These go all the way around, like so. Really do dislike these handrails, but they're part of the game and they're the way things are laid out. And there we go, there's our handrails added. Marvellous, wouldn't you say? Beautiful. Right, so that's the docking bridge done. So what we want to do now is to go down to the stairs bottom of the stairs, and we're going to add a cargo hatch. Now the cargo hatch is just one block forward of the stairs. So one block forward of the stairs, we're going to add a cargo hatch, which is 7 wide. So it's a centre block there, and it's going to be 7 wide. So 3 either side. You know, I'm going to say it's very close to the stairs, but that's if you built the stairs on the centre. But there you go. So as long as you got how big is the gap? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block forward of the docking bridge, basically. So yeah, there's the front of the hatch. The side of the hatch is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then across the front like so. And then centre 3, build them to 2 blocks high, like so, and then get our corpse slabs, which I keep putting away but needing all the time. I just threw the red block away, which I didn't want to do either. Anyway, just add the slabs like so, and then the same on the other side. Now will be another hatch to come on in just a moment, but I'll get this one out of the way. And there we go. There's the hatch done there. And then either side of the hatch, I don't know exactly on the if we go roughly halfway along the side of the hatch and go about 3 blocks out to the side, we'll add a vent. A vent to one side and a vent to the other side. So it's 3 blocks out. Is that the right place? Yep. So 3rd block out. Roughly halfway along the side. You want your 2 vents looking like that. So once again, I shall quickly paste those in because they're a pain to do, but paste that one in and paste the other one in. So they're 4 high again. They're the standard size, so they're 4 high for the base. And there's your 2 vents there. Now we're going to move on now to the next hatch, which is a 3 block gap, so 3 forward. So 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block we put our hatch. This hatch is 11 wide, so it's quite a big one. So we want 5 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, and the sides are 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then join them together across the front, like so. There's your next hatch, and then the centre 3 again, as usual. Just build them to 3 high, 2 blocks high, like so, and then slab the rest. Slab, 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 slab. Same on the other side. And there we go. There's that cargo hatch done there. Right, so that's that one done. And now what we want to do now is to go to the let's go to the front edge of that cargo hatch, and we're going to add some cranes. Now for the cranes, they're the same design as we've done earlier. So we're going to go to the front of the hatch and go 4 blocks forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just mark that as the centre, and then we're going to go out 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and add the bottom base of the crane there. So it's 3 long like that. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Add the 3 for the base. There we are. There's the 2 bases of the cranes, and the cranes go up. The base you want up 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want it 10 high, like that, plus a counterweight on the back. And then the crane arm, go to the 3rd block up again, and then you want 7 rows of 2. So you want, so in slabs on each side, 7 rows of 2. So you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Same on the other one, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then join them together across the front like that. And then you want 6 rows of 2 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So there's our crane body like that. And you can add the central pillar as well, which act as the cable to support it, but it's up to you if you want to do that. So I should quickly do the other side as well. So it's up to 10 in the middle. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Join them together. All the way around. Counterweight, and then the crane arm, third up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Join them together across the front, and then 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So that's that little job done there. Just a quick look at the prototype, and I think that's okay. You can add a couple of mechs if you want to. There's no rush to add any extra detail, but it's up to you what you want to do. And I think, judging by what I see from here, you can sort of we can draw a line on the stern in that area there. So we're going to move down now to the next deck below, which is this area here, which is on the very end of the stern of the ship, the back end. And from the edge of the white area, you're just going to add handrails all the way around to the other side. So I'll just do that now. And as before, if you notice, the handrails are not sat right on the deck, or sat on the edge of the ship. So we're going to put, where the handrails attached to the wood, we're going to replace the wood blocks there with black. So the handrails sit right on the edge of the ship. So just going to replace all the corner blocks all the way around. Like so. And I don't know what the hell that noise was. It's funny in the last stream. People like my doody doos, and people love Bree singing, so we're doing alright. we're a good duet. So there we go, that's that bit there. So I'll just add the handrails all the way around. And there we go. That's that deck almost done. One more job is to add the anvils for the bollards. Cue the noisy noise. So I'm going to add 4 pairs of these. Add 2. You can put these at random basically. So we'll add 2 to the side just behind the superstructure. So 2 there. And then 2 further back towards the end of the ship. So put 2 more there like that. Ding ding. And then the same on the other side. So ding ding. Like that. And then 2 more further forward. So roughly about there. There we go. That's that job done there. This does look quite bare, if I'm honest. I did have all I have on the prototype is a small shed basically, but even that's pretty basic. So this area here, I'm going to leave that up to you, because like I say, it's a very empty area. But the world is your oyster. You can do what you like with it. Because I don't like to make stuff up that kind of start and don't work very well, but I love the profile of the ship anyway. Anyway, that's that little job done in. I think I can end it here today now, and I'm going to call it a day from this part. So this is part 6 over with, I think. So for part 7, I think, which is the next one, we're going to get the propellers and the rudders done, lifeboats, and there isn't really much else, to be honest. Interesting. So yeah, there's not a lot to do now. I've done quite a bit of the detailing, but the lifeboats are a priority, and then we get the propellers and the rudder done. More handrails, possibly more skylights and vents, but apart from that, this ship is pretty much done. So like I say, I'll leave it today, and we'll come back another day. I do apologise I'm taking my time on this, but I do like to spend more time doing streams with Bree, because it's fun. But there we go. But yeah, so that's it for part 6. Part 7, like I say, lifeboats, props, rudder, and just generally tidying up. So we shall leave it at that, and we shall come back and do that when I can. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in parts. I think it's part 7. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, bye for now. Be good.